happy Thursday evening to you, Allie.
Thanks, BA. Mike Conley.
And he's made their team better, Allie, no doubt about it. Two stellar teams on the offensive end, Smitty. What's the key tonight?
I think, BA, which team can get a string of stops and can go on a run and limit their turnovers. Because, BA, we both know these teams can pour it in.
So here are the Jazz starting five. The backcourt, it's Conley and Mitchell. Bojan Bogdanovic out there with Royce O'Neal. And it's Gobert in at the pivot spot, manning the middle. Now here's Paul. Pass to Booker from downtown. It's good. The assist that time from Paul.
And this is CP3's game. He's all about trying to get his teammates involved.
Now Conley. Six to shoot. Outside Mitchell. Shoots over Booker. That one a little long.
And he's frustrated. That's a shot he can make in his sleep.
Some people don't give Chris Paul enough credit for his outstanding shooting, but he can knock it down. You can't give him any room.
Here's Conley. The shot's good.
No, he's wiry strong. Conley's made a living taking contact and making shots.
Outside Booker. Ayton against Gobert. Back to Ayton. Out to the wing. Paul for three. And it's Gobert with a rebound. Well, Grant, Chris Paul just gets more and more reliable as a shooter, even after all these years in the league.
Yeah, I mean, he's always been smart with his shots, but he has great efficiency for a guard, and he could easily put up bigger scoring numbers, but that's not his focus.
And it's Mitchell, the miss. Phoenix has gone 1 for 2 from beyond the arc in this first quarter. Booker for three. 2 shots, 2 makes. Off to a good start.
I really love seeing Booker score off the ball. He shows his understanding for spacing and when to put up a shot.
Now here's Conley. Outside Mitchell. Let's go with a three. Can't get it. He's now 1 of 4 from the floor.
Yeah, just a little off his game this quarter. He's trying to work his way into a rhythm.
Booker can't get it to go. For Utah, they've gone 2 for 5 to start today's game. Outside Bogdanovic. Outside Mitchell. Pass to Gobert. That one's good. Mitchell making the play.
Such a valuable playmaker for this team. Mitchell can get his own and get others involved as well.
It's Booker on the wing. Checked by Mitchell. Bridges on the attack. The rebound by the Jazz. About 3 minutes gone in the first quarter.
2 minutes remaining in the first. 2 minutes.
Pass to O'Neal. Now Gobert. He's covered by Ayton. Oh, and Gobert powers it home.
On the boards, Gobert is unstoppable, easily winning himself a second chance look.
Booker with it. Checked by Mitchell. Pass to Bridges. And here's Johnson. To the inside. And there's Ayton on the assist by Johnson.
And setting the tempo with an assertive move. Like, where was the defense on that play?
No excuse. You have to be aware. He should be on your radar all the time.
Basket counts. Mitchell's got 5 points.
Finding a man wide open, Mike Conley does an exceptional job of leading this team.
Ayton passes to Paul. It's tipped. Pass to Bridges. Fires the three. And the Suns get another three.
Don't want to let him get into a rhythm from out there.
44 seconds left in the first quarter. That's a foul called on Cameron Johnson. That's his first foul.
First personal foul. First team foul.
Booker against Mitchell. To the middle. Here's Gobert. And Gobert with the stuff.
a much more physical player now than when he first entered the league. Gobert powering it home.
Bridges outside to the paint. Here's the break. The three from Mitchell. The pull-up. And Ayton pulls it down. For three, Booker. And the Suns get another three.
Well, Booker can just bury you from the arc if you let him. He's a pretty efficient range shooter.
From deep, Conley. No good on the buzzer beater. Devin Booker. He's feeling it tonight. He's been...
All right, look who's coming out of the court. Come on and get loud for your Suns dancers.
And we hope you're enjoying the game. Both teams tonight keeping things pretty even on the scoreboard so far. And a moment to look at the scoring approach in terms of where the points are coming from for Phoenix.
They didn't need any time to warm up from long range today. Their three-point shooting has been terrific in the first half.
The other thing that's been effective so far tonight is their fast break. A lot of points coming on the run.
Paul and Booker, the talented backcourt. The duo inside, Johnson and Ayton. And it's Bridges in at the three. So that's the lineup on the floor for the Suns. Now here's Ayton. Bridges outside. Booker against Mitchell. Shot clock at 5. And he drops in the layup off the glass. Booker's got 11.
They keep capturing the lead, then giving it back. We'll see if they can hold on to it this time.
Both teams putting forth their best efforts right now. This is the kind of game fans pay to see.
Mitchell misses.
Just terrible defense. I don't know how he missed that shot.
Booker with it. Now Bogdanovich defending. Back to Johnson. Outside Booker. Ayton in the high post. Outside Johnson. The three is up. Here's Bridges. Can't get it to drop. Ooh, great D that time from Gobert. Utah trailing here. Pass to Mitchell. And just about a minute and a half has passed here in the second quarter. For three. And it's Phoenix with the rebound. It's Booker on the wing. He's guarded by Conley. Inside. Bogdanovich, no good. Johnson finds Bridges. Oh, plenty of contact on that shot. Officials call the foul, and he'll take 2 free throws now. It goes on Mike Conley. Well, at the wing position, Grant, you were one of the league's best passers. Which wing players stand out to you in that category now?
You know what? I mean, it may sound arrogant of me to say this, but LeBron, Luka Doncic, guys like that who really read the floor, they understand and can pick apart defenses at any position. Those two are ones that stick out the most.
Now here's Conley. Down low. Oh, rejected by Ayton. And he gets it back. Yep, that one goes. 10 points for him. Quarter 2 and just under 2.5 minutes gone by. And here's Paul. Now quiet so far offensively, searching for his first points of the game. With the drive. It's Booker on the wing. Checked by Mitchell. And again, it's the Suns missing.
After nailing 3 trays to start this game, he's gone silent here in the second quarter.
Ooh, Ayton with the block. Stolen by Conley. Outside Mitchell.
2 minutes remaining in the first half.
Here's O'Neal. Back to Mitchell. A minute 53 left in the second quarter. Shot clock at 6. For 3, O'Neal. That one falls. Nice setup by Mitchell. Mitchell's got his 4th assist with that last one. Well, plenty of give and take so far.
Yeah, 6 lead changes already. Both teams came to play.
Pass to Booker. Outside Paul. Now here's Johnson. There's the drive. Booker with it. Guarded now by Mitchell. The shot by Johnson, no good. Utah's gone 1 of 3 from three-point land here in the second quarter. On the wing, Mitchell. -9 left to play in the first half. Pass to Gobert. Oh, and Gobert powers it home.
It doesn't get any easier than that for Rudy Gobert. His size is sometimes overpowering.
Now here's Paul. Boy, he's been patient so far. Nothing yet on the scoreboard. Ayton passes to Johnson. Sends it home from three-point land.
Woo, he got a clean look, and he makes the defense pay for disrespecting him.
Left side Mitchell. Jacks up a three. And Booker pulls it down.
And for his offense, this has just been a brutal period.
Paul passes to Booker. To the middle. Ayton inside. Defended by Gobert. Back to Booker. From the arc. And it's Gobert with a rebound. Gobert's got 7 rebounds in the game. Here's O'Neal. Gobert finds Conley. Up in time. Oh, he got it up in time, but it wouldn't fall for him. And the first half. Thanks, Allie. After
22.
And we're halfway through this one. Plenty of basketball left in a game that's been a fairly even one. You look at Rudy Gobert in this game, he's been everywhere.
When he got good position and they got the ball to him, he was automatic.
I have to credit them for their patience offensively. They understood the matchup, and they took the necessary time to exploit it.
So the Utah 5 right now. Nickeil Alexander-Walker out there with Jordan Clarkson. Then there's Hassan Whiteside. Then there's Rudy Gay. And it's Azubuike in at the power forward position. Alexander-Walker.
And plays like that one can make the difference in a close game.
And it definitely got the bench on their feet, too.
This is a close-knit group. They feed off one another's energy.
Pass to Shaman. Back to Craig. Over Gay. Here's McGee. And he banks in the layup.
When it's this close, every bucket matters. You need good looks.
Here's Alexander Walker. And Clarkson, here we go. That one goes. Count it. Clarkson's got his first 2 points of the night.
Hey, they're just getting pushed around inside.
Outside Payne. Out to the right wing. And it's going to be out of bounds. The Suns will retain possession.
Almost had the steal. You have to love the pressure defense.
Fantastic anticipation. He has active hands. Even though he doesn't come away with the turnover, he's disrupting their offensive flow.
Clock at 6. This for the tie. That one is off. The Jazz go the other way with it. Here's Alexander Walker. Back to Whiteside. And it's slammed in by Whiteside.
I'll tell you, Whiteside doesn't have to get too far off the ground to throw it down.
Pass to Shaman. It's stolen by Clarkson. And it's slammed in by Whiteside.
Talk about taking advantage of the opportunity.
How about the anticipation right there that led to the steal? Then he goes straight to the bucket.
Great activity at both ends. Great teamwork as well.
Now here's Payne. Well, he hasn't scored yet, but I'm sure that'll change. McGee finds Crowder. Shoots from the right block. Rebounded by the Jazz.
Since halftime, they've missed 3 of their first 4 shots. Still trying to get their legs under them.
Here's Gay. Another shot. And there's the rejection. And it's out of bounds. Still Utah's ball. Clarkson outside. 6 on the shot clock. Oh, he goes up high for the two-handed slam.
Oh, not the defensive effort they need to cut into the lead.
Boy, good call. You have to at least try to protect the rim.
Also, if you can't get stops at this point, it really doesn't matter what you do at the offensive end.
And it's the Suns with the ball. After the basket by Utah. The Suns need to get off a shot. And McGee with the stuff.
Hey, kept it simple. No reason to get fancy right now, B.A.
Yeah, he's just looking to find shots and produce for his team. Now here's Clarkson. Back to Alexander Walker. On the wing, Clarkson. And that one is stuffed right through.
And B.A., if you let him, he will do damage.
No resistance, you pay.
The defense has to feel real embarrassed right now. They totally got schooled on that highlight reel play.
Pass to Shaman. It's stolen by Clarkson. Tipped. Stolen by Payne. And there's the lob. And Whiteside with a block.
Whiteside gives enough space, waits, elevates. Quality block shot by the big fella.
The Suns trailing to the paint. Here's Crowder. He got a piece of it. And he's able to get it back. He can't get that one to fall. And Utah the other way now. Clarkson up top to the left side wing. Here's Azubuike. A chance to extend the lead to double digits, but it's no good.
If you can, use up the clock en route to the last shot.
But you know, this is where your patience is tested. If you shoot too quickly, you give your opponent a chance to close out the quarter.
Here's Alexander Walker. And so it's the Utah Jazz closing out this quarter with a 7-point lead. Just pounding.
All right, look who's coming out of the court. Come on and get loud for your Suns.
And this is it. Glad to have you along for this fourth quarter.
Get up and make some noise.
Utah leading. The duo inside, Johnson and Ayton. Paul and Booker, the talented backcourt. And it's Bridges in at the small forward. So that's the lineup on the floor for the Suns. And that one goes out of bounds. Last touch by Paul.
Jazz ball.
And now let's revisit that exceptional mobile one block.
Oh, showing no signs of giving up this lead. That block sent shockwaves into the opposition sails.
The three from Mitchell nails it from beyond the arc.
We've seen steady improvement in Mitchell's three-point shot. He's a legit threat from deep.
Paul passes to Ayton. Bridges outside and stolen by Gobert. Paul with a steal. To the inside. Here's Johnson. Utah with the rebound. Gobert's got 8 rebounds in the game. Conley against Booker. Pass to Gobert. Over Johnson. Gobert with the bucket.
And a nice bump for their offense this half. Now shooting over 50% for the game.
Paul passes to Ayton. Bridges outside. It's blocked by Gobert.
A sensational defender. You have to know when Gobert is in the area.
Offensive rebound. Mitchell against Booker. And that's a foul called on Donovan Mitchell. That's his first foul.
His first turnover. He's been extremely steady with the ball tonight.
About a minute and a half through the fourth quarter now. Paul passes to Ayton. Left side Booker. Fires for 3. Rebound, Utah.
And he probably thought he was going to bury that one.
From deep, Conley. And Ayton pulls it down. Ayton's got a rebound number 5 here tonight. And again, it's the Suns missing.
and you just can't afford to give up that kind of look very often.
Pass to Gobert. Shoots over Johnson. Gobert no good. Phoenix has gone 0 for 2 from outside here in the fourth quarter. To the wing, right side. Here's a three from Paul. They get the rebound. Ayton. Their offense stone cold. Another miss there. The Jazz have gone 2 of 5 from the field in this final quarter. Conley against Paul. Outside Conley. He buries it from 3. And the Jazz lead by 15.
Mike Conley with a terrific field in the pick and roll. He's like a quarterback going through his progressions.
Here's a three from Paul. Mitchell grabs a miss. Utah has gone 2 of 3 from beyond the arc here in the fourth. Outside Conley. From deep.
2 minutes remaining in the game.
That shot off. And Phoenix the other way now. Takes a three. Here's Johnson. And Gobert with a block. Paul against Mitchell. From deep three-point range. It's hauled in by the Suns. Ayton's got his 8th rebound here tonight. Here's Paul. For 3. Booker. This one for 3. It's good. The assist that time from Paul. Paul's got 3 assists now in this one.
Terrific play. This is why you run your offense through him and live with the results.
Outside Conley. There's a screen. Pass to Mitchell. Down to 5 on the shot clock. From the top of the key. And the shot's good. Mitchell's got 5 points now in the quarter.
Barring a miracle comeback, this one is wrapped up. They were able to control the tempo and flow of the game, and it will end in a victory for the Jazz.
Offensively, they made the most of their trips.
They found multiple ways to score consistently, and a little luck doesn't hurt them either. They also got some nice bounces off the rim tonight, too.
And when you look at the game, the one thing that helped fuel this team to victory was the efficiency for Rudy Gobert.
Boy, such a big factor in the game tonight. His intensity on the boards. Even when guys put a body on him, he somehow still beats them to the ball.
Incredible. I mean, high energy in transition, just beating the defense up the floor.
And I just love it when the fast break results in a high percentage look. Not always the case these days.
Excellent effort on the road. They've literally sucked the energy out of this arena.
And when you're on the road, you can't be tentative coming into a game like this. I thought their aggressive approach was the difference.
Now here's Conley. From deep. Off on that one. And so it's Utah easily grabbing this one. Exceptional effort on the road.
Kevin Hart. Hey, Dave.
Thank you very
He sure is, David. Great report. Thanks.
Here we go.
And it's the Hawks to start out. Looking at the starting five for the Atlanta Hawks. Collins and Capella make up the inside pair. Young and Bogdanovich, they have the guard duty. And it's Hunter in at the three, the small forward.
Big question mark was Ayton, and could he anchor a defense? He's answered those.
Deflects the pass. It's stolen by Johnson. Passes it to Ayton. And Bogdanovich picks up the foul. That's his first foul. Well, Brent, you said it. Defense now a strength of what Ayton brings to the table.
But that was the point he had to prove, Kevin. As a big guy, what could he do? Every night, you know, if you're not getting the ball down on the inside defensively on the interior, how can I impact the game? He's been patient with it. He's learned it. And now he's embraced the fact that he can make that kind of contribution.
Driving to the basket. Hunter kicks to Collins. Pass to Young. Doesn't go for him. Some solid defense from Ayton. And it's Johnson penetrating. Rebound, Atlanta.
Yeah, can't see why he missed that one there. The D's close, but like plenty of room.
Young passes to Hunter. Back to Young. Here he goes. There's the dish to Capella. And it's out of bounds to the Hawks as Atlanta retains possession.
A split second late, but almost came up with a steal there.
Real close, and I'm sure next time you might time that a little bit better and get a hand on it.
Shot clock at 3. The Hawks need to get off a shot here. Booker finds Bridges. Here's Johnson, and easy 2 points on the layup.
And both teams here early on just a bit sluggish. It took what seemed like forever for that first basket to fall.
In the corner, it's Hunter. And that won't go, missing the go-ahead bucket. Suns have gone 1 of 3 for the field to start this one so far. Ayton, the pass to Paul. Ayton against Collins. Collins with some nice D. Hawks have gone 0 of 3 from the field to start the game. Young against Bridges. And Trae Young gets the whistle that time. That's his first foul.
Yeah, way to get there first and be willing to absorb the contact.
First quarter of ball, almost 2.5 minutes in. Young against Paul. Pass to Johnson. To the inside. Booker. And the rejection by Collins.
No, sir. Collins sending that one away. And so far, the team just 1 of 5, and that rim shrinking.
Yeah, not sure what that was about. I mean, talk about a brain cramp.
Young outside. Dishes to Capella. And stolen by Ayton.
And that's one of those tough areas to feed the basketball at times.
Second team foul.
The Suns leading. Now here's Booker from the arc. Nothing that time. He's 0 for 2. And here's Bogdanovich for 3. Bridges with the steal. Johnson up top. The pass to Ayton. 1:39 left here in the first quarter. And it's DeAndre Hunter with the foul. That is his first foul of the game.
Third team foul.
There's 1:38 left in the first quarter. Ayton kicks to Bridges. Back to Ayton. And what a play. Just snatched out of the air. Credit the block. Young drives in.
Blocking foul called on Cameron Johnson. That's his first personal foul. Second team foul.
1:24 left in the first. Passes it to Bogdanovich. This one for three. Oh, drew the foul and almost hit the three-point bucket. That he'll go to the line to shoot three.
Second team foul.
Looking back at the 2017-18 season, Clint Capella, Brent, shot an eye-popping 65% from the field. That led the NBA.
Well, a third of his baskets were dunks during that season, so I would expect the percentage to actually, Kevin, be pretty high. And a lot of those were at the hands of James Harden at the time playing in Houston, who won the MVP that year. But he has the ability to roll and to finish. He has shown soft hands, and he plays defensively. So he's a great big you can put out to complement both sides of the floor.
And here's Collins. He'll bring it up for Atlanta. Bogdanovich finds Young. No good from outside.
Maybe a time to rest him right now. Just give him a bit of a breather. Try to help him get back on track.
And it's slammed in by Bridges.
That's a good find from Ayton, understanding the defensive scheme, and he just waited for his teammate to be open.
Here's Young. Plays it up off the glass. Young's got 5.
That's just tremendous scoring instinct. So fun to watch him work in the half court.
For 3, Booker. Rebounded by the Hawks. A 3 from Bogdanovich. And so the ball is out of bounds. Bogdanovich touched it last. With 1 on the clock, the shot no good. At the end of 1, a closely contested game so far.
All right, look who's coming out of the court. Come on and
And it's been a pretty even game here after 1 quarter of play. And when you consider how Atlanta is doing, your thoughts?
Well, their effort on the defensive end has set the tone for this game.
Defense has been infectious here as everybody stepping up aggressively on that end.
On the court right now for the Hawks. And in at the forward positions, Hunter and Collins. Young and Bogdanovich, they have the guard duty. And it's Capella in at the pivot spot, manning the middle. And Chris Paul picks up the foul. That's foul number 2 for him. Greg, you're a former player, and now the father of a young NBA star. What's it like to see the next generation of NBA talent move into the league?
Oh, it's an incredible feeling because we all feel like we're a part of this NBA family. And to see the stars we have today, the character they have, the way they approach the game, man, this is the best time ever to be an NBA fan.
Growing up in a military family, John Collins moved around a lot as a kid, Brent, getting to experience different parts of the world.
Yeah, interesting upbringing. Born in Utah, moved to Guam, lived in Turkey, was in the U.S. Virgin Islands. That's a lot of life experience for any kid growing up, let alone a guy who's trying to find his way in competitive basketball. And John Collins, maybe playing soccer on all those military bases, has helped out that footwork a little bit, Kevin.
No secret here, Brent. Devin Booker known for his offense, but his defense has come a long way as well.
Yeah, it's so funny when scorers come into the league and they score, and people are still critical of them. That's what happened to Devin Booker. And then he realized as the games became bigger and more important, how much the defensive end is going to help his team do the things he wants to do. And so he's taken that tune. He's decided to play defense. He's been much better over the course of the last 2 seasons.
And we've played just over a minute of basketball here in the second quarter. Young dishes to Capella, and the dunk by Capella.
It's a nice pick and roll there. Capella slicing with purpose after he sets the screen and ready for the ball.
Ball against Young from outside the arc. A shot by Johnson, no good.
And you could tell he thought that triple was going to fall.
Capella, the pass to Young. Back to Capella. Ball's knocked loose. Collins setting the pick for Young. Into the lane. Uses the glass to finish the layup. Young's got the lead up to 2 now for the Hawks.
Well, they're trying to take command of this game, but it's been competitive so far.
Yeah, everybody trying to get away from one another, and the threads are keeping them close. This has been highly competitive.
Paul kicks to Ayton. 6 on the shot clock. And Ayton throws it down.
He's not going to miss an opportunity to find a teammate. Chris Paul delivers.
Capella with a screen on Paul. Young passes to Capella. Back to Young. And stolen by Ayton. Here we go, all alone. And Ayton throws it down.
Good hands by Ayton.
Ayton's gone 2 of 4 from the field.
The Hawks call timeout. All right, rookies coming out of the court. Come on and get loud for your Suns dancers. All right, fans, that was the Suns dancers dance.
Now Young. He has 7. He takes it in. 2 free throws coming up, and they call the shooting foul.
Trae Young in this game is playing completely in control and taking advantage of defenders being overly aggressive.
And so Young nails them both.
And that's another area where he is just a superb player. Excellent at the free throw line.
Paul dishes to Johnson.
2 minutes
to Paul.
remaining in the first half. 2 minutes.
The feed now to Ayton. And foul on the shot, so he'll get a chance at the line.
That's his first personal
That one on Collin.
Second.
Intensity from Ayton, consistently finding different ways to get at the defense and make them overcommit.
Ayton hits them both. Brent, you always want DeAndre Ayton to play more aggressively, don't you?
Well, it's when he's at his best, especially when he's down low and using his frame. He's kind of like, you know, this young kid that doesn't realize how big he is, but he's starting to understand how much his size can impact what he can do on both ends of the floor.
And guys, let's get your take on the hustle stats for the Suns.
They've come out in attack mode on the defensive end. They've applied pressure and forcing turnovers.
They've also racked up a ton of points off of turnovers so far in tonight's game.
And Young kicks to Capella. Just 4 to shoot. The kick out to Young. Whoops, there's the 24-second shot clock violation, so they'll turn it over. Suns leading by 4. Great offensive performance they're putting on.
And guys, we call that the zone because that's where they are right now. They are in a zone, and I'm sure they feel unstoppable.
No good from Booker.
And he's trying to shoot his way out of it. You know, they have the lead, but honestly, I think it might help if he'd be a little bit more selective tonight.
Young finds Capella. And the ball's tied up, so we'll have a jump ball. Back to Young. 5 on the clock. Lob pass to Capella. Oh, a nice defensive play to disrupt the alley-oop. Takes it from 10. No good from Booker.
And gotta like what they've been doing down low in the post.
About 7 seconds separating the shot and game clocks. Bogdanovich goes in, and he commits the intentional foul. This is his first chance at the line tonight.
15 foul.
And he makes the first.
Yeah, in this quarter, they've had the right approach, driving and drawing, initiating contact, create opportunities, get to the line.
Bogdanovich plays with a ton of confidence, and there's good reason for it. Over the last 4 seasons, he's performed so consistently well, really raised the eyebrows about how talented this big guy can be.
Johnson, the pass to Booker, with 2 seconds left. That one misses. So that'll be it for the first half. Fairly even battle underway. Second half of basketball upon us. We may be in for an exciting finish based on how close of a game it's been so far. Without question, Trae Young displaying his skills today.
Yeah, and through the first 2 quarters, he has been the offense for this team.
Yeah, he's shouldering the load right now and looking really comfortable while he's doing it.
Jake Crowder out there with Torrey Craig. Then there's Landry Shamet. Then there's Cameron Payne. And it's McGee in at the 5 roaming the paint. That's who's out there for Phoenix. And there's the foul on Jake Crowder. That is his first foul of the game. Here's Wright. Feeds it to Okongwu. The kick out to Williams. Right side. 3 on the clock for the tie. And it's good on the layup. Wright's got it all tied up now for the Hawks.
Important points there. Got him on a nice play, getting the ball inside and right to the bucket.
Payne passes to Craig. Now here is McGee. Defense right on him. The 3 ball. Craig can't get it to go.
I wonder what the score would be if they weren't controlling the backboard.
Gallinari, a screen on Craig. So they take the lead. And it's a 3-point Atlanta lead.
Well, that's who Herter is outside on the perimeter, a confident long-range shooter.
And here's Payne, still getting warmed up offensively. No scoring yet from him. The Suns need to get a shot on. That one goes in.
Can't talk enough about the subtleties in that setup right there. The assist, really the key to that entire sequence.
Okongwu with the screen for Wright inside. Okongwu's shot is good. Okongwu's now got the lead up to 3 now for the Hawks.
Great job of screening there. Nice job to take it to the rim and get the finish.
Payne looking around. Craig kicks to Payne. To the paint. Here's McGee, and it's McGee with the jam.
Ooh, put a little extra on that one.
He does. He doesn't usually finish soft either. Obviously, he can when necessary, but not that time. Wright dishes to Okongwu. To the middle. Williams passes to Herter. It's Okongwu, top of the key. Here's Williams going inside, off on the layup.
And after burying 3 straight shot opportunities, finally a miss there. Still feeling the momentum, though.
For Atlanta, they've gone 3 of 4 so far in the 3rd quarter from the field. Pretty good start to the half. And right, here we go. McGee with the block. And Okongwu gets the whistle that time. That's his first foul.
First team foul.
Suns have gone 2 of 5 shooting here in the 3rd quarter.
Remaining in the 3rd. 2 minutes.
Payne kicks to Crowder. Pass to McGee. Here's Shamet. For the lead. Back to McGee. That doesn't go in. Had a chance, though, to take the lead. The Hawks leading. Wright with it. Now guarded by Payne. And Okongwu slams it in.
Man, can you always depend on him or what to lead you to the right place with that pass? Money.
McGee, the pass to Craig. Back to McGee. And that's a foul called on Gallinari. That's his first foul. And Phoenix with a whole new group on the floor.
Substitution for your Suns.
Booker outside. Ayton sets the pick for Booker. And it's sent back by Okongwu. And Williams with the clear path to the hoop. And Wright kicks to Williams. With the drive. Some solid defense from Ayton.
Well, the D's so tight on him, it makes him alter his shot. And an easy chance turns into a tough one because the defense is swarming.
And it's Johnson penetrating. And it's sent back by Okongwu. 34 seconds left to play in the 3rd. Here's Herter. And he uses the glass on the layup. Herter's got 5 points now this quarter.
Pretty much all of their buckets coming from inside the paint now.
Pass to Booker. looking to get it going, and that's 2 points on the layup.
Devin Booker will score by any means necessary, and that time over decent defense, getting the contact.
Right, left side. And we just finished the third quarter, and we've got a tight ball game here. Hawks lead by...
Ladies and gentlemen, your son's dancer.
How about a look at today's State Farm assist of the game?
And, you know, you can always count on him for at least a couple of these pretty assists over the course of a game. And this one, a thing of beauty.
Sometimes it happens when the offense is struggling, but every now and then this helps with the offensive uptick right there. Great job of setting his teammate up.
Well, what a terrific game it's been so far, with this fourth quarter sure to bring more pressure-packed basketball. And so in the game for the Hawks, Young and Bogdanovich, they have the guard duties. Collins and Capella make up the inside pair. And it's Hunter in at the 3 spot. Here's Capella, shakes him, and the dunk by Capella.
Not a lot of plays drawn up for Capella, so his energy and involvement come from that kind of activity there.
Paul passes to Ayton. Back to Paul. Drives to the hoop. Bogdanovich against Booker. There's the triple. It's good from long range.
Tough to guard Devin Booker on a quick pick and roll. With his size and speed, he can be very dangerous in these sets.
Capella with a screen on Paul. Young with no one around. And they come right back with their own three-pointer.
Yeah, how about the percentage they're shooting from beyond the arc here in the second half?
And here's Booker from the arc. Another 3 for Phoenix.
Well, anytime that somebody scores, Devin Booker's the first option. He comes back and drills that one.
Young inside, defended by Paul. Young's shot is good. And the Hawks lead by 4.
All the way to the bucket, no resistance, just swipe the candy from him.
Good ball movement here by the Suns. And here's Booker from the arc. It's hauled in by Clint Capella. Capella's got his 7th rebound here tonight.
And they've had the edge in rebounding all night long, and none bigger than that one right there.
And taken away by Paul. And Phoenix pushing it up now. And the dunk by Booker.
That's why Devin Booker has the ball for moments just like that.
And so it's Young who brings it up for the Hawks. The lead is 2. Fourth quarter of play, and we're about 2.5 minutes through it right now. That one good for 2.
They are just killing them on the interior.
Paul dishes to Ayton. Paul against Young. Johnson left side. Over Collins. Johnson's shot is off. Atlanta leading by 4. Young looking it over. Capella sets a screen for Young. In the corner, it's Hunter. Kicks it to Bogdanovich. The pass to Young. 5 to shoot. Here's the 3. Another 3 for Atlanta.
Trae Young, one of those guys who you feel is capable of going off at any moment. One of the league's elite scorers.
Here's Ayton. Bridges outside. That 3 off the mark. Hawks have gone 5 of 6 from the field to start the fourth quarter on a roll. The kick out to Young. And it's Bogdanovich in the corner. And stolen by Booker. Bridges, no one around him. Drills the three-pointer.
Bridges finding his spot, and his team finds him with the ball. Good mechanics there, too.
Young against Paul. Young passes to Bogdanovich. In the corner, it's Hunter. Shot clock at 5. Here's Young. Phoenix grabs the miss. 50 seconds left in the fourth quarter. And now they decide to foul intentionally.
really no idea why you're fouling in a situation like that. You know, maybe there's some bad blood between those two.
Booker looking around. Bridges kicks to Booker. Down low, Ayton. It's good! And he has brought them to within 2 points.
That is world class.
Love seeing that there. A huge possession, and he nets it.
It's 9 seconds separating the shot clock and game clock. We can probably expect to see him slow it down now.
Yeah, I think you want to milk your possession.
Capella sets a screen for Young. And there's the drive. Hunter, no one around him. Trifecta.
They're in total command of this game with time starting to run out.
Yeah, looking for a miracle worker out there is the opposing coaching staff. I don't know that they have one. This game seems to be well in hand.
Bridges dishes to Booker. It's in.
Such a capable scorer from the mid-range. He just knows how to make that work for him.
And
long wait in the valley for winning basketball. It's back. Good stuff, Allen.
Here we go.
And so off the tip, it's Miami. And let's check Miami's starting lineup. Inside, it's Adebayo with Tucker playing the 4. On the wing, Robinson and Butler. And it's Lowry in at the 1. Butler passes to Lowry. Shot clock at 6. Butler against Bridges. Here's Lowry. That's short off the rim.
Boy, Kyle Lowry is such a tough player, and I mean that physically and mentally. Whatever team he plays for, he's the leader, and he sets the tone.
Now here's Johnson. Pass to Aiden. And the layup is good.
Well, DeAndre Ayton should own the paint. Nice touch there.
And here's Lowry. Adebayo with it. He's covered by Ayton. Butler against Bridges. Ayton passes to Bridges. Tries it from the top of the key. It's hauled in by the Heat. You know, it's amazing to think, Doris, that before 2019, some critics questioned whether Lowry could lead a team to a championship.
Well, those questions are now over because this guy has had a history of stepping up in the biggest moments. He will fight you tooth and nail for every inch of real estate between the lines. This is one of the most competitively tough players in the league.
Now here's Tucker. Three-pointer. Robinson in the post. Booker defending. And there's the shot clock violation. Couldn't get the shot off in time. And it's Phoenix's ball. Outside Paul. Outside Booker. Paul finds Booker. Ayton, a screen on Robinson. Ayton with it. Oh, misses the dunk.
You love to see guys challenge one another like that. Advantage to the defense that time.
And the foul on Chris Paul. That's foul number 2 for him.
Well, just a little too physical out there right now. That's already his second foul.
About 2 minutes gone by in the first quarter. To the right side. Here's Tucker. Can't get the go-ahead bucket. For Phoenix, they've gone 1 of 3 from the floor. Paul, the open look. The wide-open shot is on the money.
You know, guys, that's the selfless attitude of Mikal Bridges. So willing to give it up to an open guy.
Lowry against Paul. Paul with a steal. For 3, Booker. The rebound by Lowry.
And he almost made them regret defending him so loosely.
And a little over 2.5 minutes gone here in the first. Tucker with a screen. 5 to shoot. Butler passes to Adebayo, and that one drops for him.
Well, just a great example of Jimmy Butler's unselfishness. On time and on target. Beautiful pass.
Lowry against Paul. Pass to Johnson. 4-3. It's good. The assist that time from Paul.
Defensively, you can't afford to get stuck on the pick.
You know exactly what that takes. It takes energy, it takes activity, it takes intensity.
Now here's Lowry. Boy, no scoring yet from him, but that's likely to change. Oh, and a nice defensive play to disrupt the lob. For 3, Robinson. And it's Butler with the jam.
Never one to shy away from contact, willing to mix it up on the glass. Go to work, Jimmy Butler.
Bridges finds Ayton. Back to Bridges. Pass to Ayton. Over Adebayo. Adebayo with the rejection.
Oh, gotta be cautious when Adebayo is in the area. Showing once again that he's a legitimate shot blocking threat.
Miami trailing. 58 seconds left in the first quarter here. Lowry, the pass to Robinson. Outside Tucker. Clock at 6. Back to Robinson. Over Booker.
A smart defender. Booker can anticipate and uses good balanced movement to get in position.
Making the most of the second chance opportunity.
Hey, the hustle is real, and the hustle is rewarded. Now here's Paul. From behind the arc. Back to Booker. Pass to Aiden. Shoots from 12. Yes! And it's Booker with the setup. Aiden's got his second bucket of the night.
Well, true to form in today's NBA, as a big man, DeAndre Ayton has face-up ability, and that's critical.
Robinson in the post. And here's Butler outside. He's off on that one. Deflects the pass. Oh, it's stolen by Butler. And still a close game as the first quarter comes to a close. The Suns on top.
Ladies and gentlemen, your Suns dancers. All right,
and if you're just joining us, it's been a pretty even game through the first quarter. And take a look at the Suns' performance here, guys. What are your thoughts?
The aggressiveness on defense has been infectious. Everyone's come to the party. I love it.
Well, I think they combined great intelligence with great effort, and you can see the results.
The duo inside, Johnson and Ayton. Paul and Booker, the talented backcourt. And it's Bridges in at the 3. That's who's out there for Phoenix. Now here's Booker. Still getting warmed up offensively. No buckets yet in the game from him. And we're seeing teams pick up the pace. Something you set the trend for in Phoenix, Grant. Why do you think that's becoming more prevalent?
Great question. I mean, in today's game, we're all about the analytics, and that has shown that you shoot a higher percentage earlier in the shot clock. So it makes sense to push the tempo and see what you can get early.
And it's Miami's ball. It's a 5-point game. Lowry outside. And the foul on Chris Paul. That's his third foul of the game.
Yeah, he tried to gain position, but couldn't quite get there.
Robinson with it, and Johnson picks him up defensively. Adebayo, a screen on Ayton. Tucker drives it in. 4 on the clock. Here's Adebayo.
Well, you can see he's an improving defensive presence, right? DeAndre Ayton has got to commit and do what it takes.
Here's Johnson. Outside for Booker. Fires from deep. Another 3 for Phoenix.
This guy can do so much for you on the offensive end, and that is why his number gets called time and time again.
Lowry against Paul. Pass to Butler from deep. It doesn't go for him. Now the Suns take it the other way.
There is an absolute certainty that when Chris Paul stops playing basketball, he will be in Springfield in the Hall of Fame. Wherever he's been able to play, he has been able to thrive.
They've been having major problems offensively.
Definitely in a bit of a dry spell.
Robinson in the post. Booker defending. Adebayo hits the layup after the sweet pump fake to freeze the D. Adebayo's got 6 points. And with Paul, after some injuries early, he changed how he went about his offense.
Well, you think about him coming out of college, he was very solid athletically. Still good in that department, obviously. But the vast majority of his success comes from one of the best IQs and knowledge of the game that we've ever seen.
Knocks down the triple.
This defense is getting spaced out. 3 of the last 5 buckets have come from way beyond the arc.
All right, for those just joining us, we're almost 2.5 minutes into the second. Robinson on the wing. Booker defending. Here's Lowry. And it's Phoenix with the rebound. For 3, Bridges. The shot no good.
You will not see this guy miss many of those. He's one of the keys to their floor spacing.
Right wing. Back to Robinson.
2 minutes remaining in the first half. 2 minutes.
Driving in. Pass to Tucker. Shoots from 12. And Booker pulls it down. The Suns leading. Inside, Johnson. Oh, he took the contact and tried to throw it down over the top. Instead, he'll shoot free throws. It goes on Bam Adebayo. And Johnson drops them both.
An efficient night from the line. This is a guy who puts in the work and it pays dividends.
There's a minute 34 left in the second period. Lowry, the pass to Robinson. Back to Lowry. The Heat need to get one up in a hurry. That's good from Robinson on the assist from Lowry. Robinson's gotten himself going with a triple, his first basket of the game. Outside Paul. Pass to Booker. The three is up. Drains the triple. Booker's got 11 points.
They're getting torched on the perimeter. 4 of the last 5 buckets have been threes.
All right, look who's coming out of the court. Come on and get loud for your Suns dancer.
So Miami ends up going with a new group. Miami has gone 1 of 2 from downtown here in the second. Hero outside. Oladipo on the wing. Lets it go from deep. Hero with the bucket.
And you can get a real sense that Victor Oladipo loves sharing the wealth. What a nice look.
Outside Johnson. It's Booker on the wing. Ayton with a screen. Shoots from the baseline. Will not go. Misses off the front iron. Miami's gone 2 of 3 from the three-point line in the second. About 3 seconds between the shot clock and the game clock. Oladipo finds Hero. And he drives in. Shoots over Booker. Hero no good.
Boy, that's one he wishes he could have back, especially against soft defense.
Here's Johnson. And that's not gonna go. Devin Booker. He's feeling it tonight. He's And if you're just joining in, 1 half is in the books. 1 half to go. Boy, we're seeing a tremendous game from Devin Booker.
The numbers say it all. He spent the first half playing efficient ball.
I think they've taken their time. They've showed incredible patience. It's a sign of a well-coached ball club.
And let's take a look at Miami. They've got Tyler Hero, and it's Oladipo in at the small forward position. Here's Martin. Can't hit that one. And Phoenix the other way now. To the paint. And they go to the intentional foul.
Victor Oladipo. That's his first personal foul. First team foul.
Pass to Shaman. Outside Craig. And here's Payne. 6 to shoot. And the basket is good. And the Suns lead by 10.
Not exactly sure what the defense is thinking. You know he's going to be aggressive coming out of the half.
You know, ever since the Orlando bubble, Payne has been a much improved player, Doris.
Well, there's no doubt Cameron Payne used the momentum gained in Orlando. That confidence has carried over, and now he's finding himself a rotation player who's making contributions.
Here's Payne, following the bucket by the Heat. Pass to Shaman, beyond the arc. And it's Miami with a rebound. Hero for 3. Hauled in by McGee. Phoenix has got 4 of 7 threes to go so far in this game. Ooh, took him no time at all to get that one. Crowder's got his first bucket of the game, and he's on the board for 3.
You simply cannot sleep on Crowder in transition. He's a speedy forward who will run the floor for easy opportunities.
Here's Vincent. looking for his first basket still in this one.
It's all about the defense right there. Without that level of activity, he probably scores it.
And there's McGee. That one's good on the assist by Payne.
And the defense has no one to blame but themselves. I mean, they just let him get right to the rim.
To me, this has simply stated been a complete lack of defensive attention and focus all night long.
Martin takes it in. Oh, and that one, no question, powered it down.
And just a lack of fight right now on the defensive end.
Right? At least on that slam it was. That's one way to let a team back in the game.
Right, you can see on that possession, one side playing with a little desperation, the other side losing focus.
The Heat have gone 2 of 5 in this third quarter. Oladipo up and in on the layup. Oladipo's got 4 points now in the quarter.
Well, there's a certain aggressiveness and assertiveness with which Victor Oladipo approaches the game. That's a pretty play through contact.
Now here's McGee. Shot from 12. And that one hits the back iron. For Miami, they've gotten 3 of 6 shots to fall so far in the third. For 3, Oladipo. Hauled in by McGee. Phoenix has gotten 5 of their 9 attempts from deep to go. And the basket by Shamet.
Woo! His energy is unmatched.
The finish in transition, nice and easy.
Just under 3.5 minutes played here in the third quarter. Pass to Martin. From deep three-point range. It's not going to go for him. So Phoenix will take it the other way. It's Shamet on the wing. No good with the triple. Miami has gotten nothing to fall from outside in this third quarter. Here's Hero. It's deflected, and they'll keep possession. Craig with a steal. And that's an intentional foul.
You don't want to stop the clock right there. I'm not quite sure what he was thinking.
And it's a completely new group for the Suns. And the Heat with some changes. Robinson against Booker. Three-pointer, Bridges. And wrestling for it there, but no one has possession. We'll have a jump ball. Back to Bridges. Just 5 to shoot. Pass to Johnson. Now Ayton. And the ball goes out of bounds. Last touch by Adebayo. There's 39 seconds left in the third quarter of the game.
Well, you simply have to shake that one off, right? You can't let that kind of missed opportunity bother you.
Second chance shot. Outside Robinson. Launches it. Good. And the assist goes to Adebayo. Robinson's got his second basket on the night.
For a center, Adebayo is an excellent passer. He's always so aware of his surroundings.
Pass to Booker. 11 seconds left to play in the third quarter here. And Ayton with the stuff.
Oh, nice one-handed jam there, B.A.
Hey, little exclamation point. It's stolen by Johnson. And so it's the Phoenix Suns earning this break in the action, up 10. And a moment now as we take a look at our State Farm assist of the game.
This is the definition of team chemistry. I love to see this kind of communication and connection between teammates leading to the perfect pass.
Nothing better than chemistry, right? Working together to create a bucket.
With 3 quarters behind us, let's see what this fourth period holds in store. Paul and Booker, the talented backcourt. The duo inside, Johnson and Ayton. And it's Bridges in at the 3 spot. So that's the lineup on the floor for the Suns. Lowry, no good.
Whew, I think he wants that one back. I mean, he knows he's capable of better.
And so they foul intentionally.
That's his second personal foul. First team foul.
Paul against Lowry. Outside Booker. It's Bridges on the wing. Back to Booker. 5 on the clock. The Suns need to get off a shot. Stolen by Lowry.
The D feels like it's everywhere, and that pass should not have been made.
Not sure why he committed the intentional foul. No purpose.
I think everyone's a little confused, but weird plays happen.
60 ticks off the clock here in the fourth. Here's Tucker. Oh, and Johnson with a block. And the whistle blows. It's going to be on P.J. Tucker. That's his first foul.
Second team foul.
Phoenix has gone 5 of 10 from beyond the three-point line in this game. Ayton finds Paul. Pass to Johnson. There's the three. Oh, it's stolen by Tucker.
And in the last 2 possessions, they've painted a picture of what not to do. Just way too loose with the basketball.
For 3, Lowry. Miami, no good that time either. And the Suns shooting at a 48% clip from the floor. Bridges passes to Johnson. Now here's Booker. Robinson defending. The kick out to Paul. It's Booker on the wing. Gets an open look and hits it. And the Suns lead by 12.
And just not letting up at all. I mean, you have to love this approach. You want to get the ball to the guys who make plays.
One thing we've learned in the NBA, the game is never over. So you've got to continue to score, continue to build your lead. Well, deliver the pass where your teammate can do something with it. Nice.
Back to Paul. Pass to Booker. Shoots over Robinson. And there's Booker. That one's good. On the assist from Paul.
Well, they're winning largely because of this guy's play. He has been sensational.
Back to Tucker. Ooh, good finish at the rack off the slick feed.
Well, Kyle Lowry loves the chance to catch the defense napping in the pick and roll. Pretty much no one better at getting it going.
Paul passes to Ayton. Outside Booker. To the inside. Shot clock at 6. Paul against Lowry. And Tucker pulls it down. Tucker's got 4 rebounds in the game. Bridges against Butler. Pass to Tucker. Here's Adebayo. Back to Tucker. Stolen by Ayton. And the Suns pushing it up now. Here's Paul. Here's Bridges. Hey, Tucker with the defensive effort.
Boy, he's at the cup, but that is tremendous defense. Prohibit the lay-in without fouling.
Robinson can't hit.
Ooh, that's a tough break. After poor communication defensively, it leaves him all by himself.
Oh, it's stolen by Butler. Puts up a 3. And Kyle Lowry gets the 3. Lowry's gotten himself going here. His first points of the game on the deep ball. The Suns have gotten half of their attempts to fall in the fourth. 2 for 4 now. Ball passes to Ayton. To the middle. Oh, it's stolen by Butler.
You know, I think it's desperation time for them.
I'll tell you, you need absolute perfection on every possession. That's what it's going to take here.
Lowry outside. Outside Butler. Just 5 on the clock. And it's good. And now they trail by just 4.
Oh, if you don't put a body on Tucker, he will find a way to burn you on the offensive glass.
Paul with it. Picked up by Lowry. Outside Johnson. Paul against Lowry. Right side Paul. Booker fires from way outside. Misses and the dry spell continues. Robinson passes to Adebayo. Back to Robinson. 3-pointer. So a close game sees Phoenix taking this one. All right, Allie, good stuff there. Thanks for that. And that about wraps it up.
You gotta give them a lot of credit. Thank you for that report. And now the opening lineup for Phoenix. A star backcourt of Paul and Booker are out there. Ayton is at the center with Johnson next to him. And it's Bridges in at the small forward. And for Utah, Conley is the point with Mitchell as the 2 guard. Bogdanovich out there with O'Neal. And it's Gobert in at the 5, home in the paint. And Greg, the outcome tonight could come down to the big men up front.
And versatility will be a key. The front court that can be physical, but also pass it and stretch the floor, I think will be the ones that end up on top.
And so it's the Suns getting on the board first. And here's Conley outside. Sinks the three-pointer.
Mike Conley makes just enough of these to keep the defense honest.
Ball against Conley. Bridges attacking. Booker with no one around. No good with the triple. About a minute played so far here in the first. Here's Bogdanovich. Played in with a nice touch off the glass.
A more physical player at this stage of his career. Bojan is not bothered by the contact on that shot.
Johnson right side. Mitchell against Booker. Johnson goes in. Ball outside. Shot clock at 6. Kicks it out to Johnson. Phoenix needs to get off a shot from 18 feet away, and they'll turn it over. Could not get off a shot. 24-second violation. And so it's Bogdanovich who brings up the ball for Utah. It's a 3-point game. Pass to Mitchell. Driving in. That fall. Nice feed that time from Bogdanovich.
What tenacity from Mitchell on the drive. Not letting anything trip him up.
And one thing about Donovan Mitchell, Steve, he is always learning, always evolving.
Yes, he is, Kevin. Devours film. Seeks advice from other star players. And he's not afraid to get out of his comfort zone. He has ambition for greatness.
Here's Conley after the Suns pick up 2. And just under 2.5 minutes elapsed here in the first. Mitchell outside. Off target from 3-point range.
That is fantastic defense on one of the best 3-point shooters in the league. Didn't give him an inch of room.
To the paint. Ayton inside. He's covered by Bogdanovich. And it's Ayton missing. Conley feeling it out. Over to the left wing. O'Neal kicks to Gobert. Bogdanovich passes to Mitchell. The Jazz need to get off a shot here. Launches a 3. Again, Mitchell missing. And here's Ayton. He'll bring it up for the Suns. They trail by 3. Booker dishes to Johnson. Paul against Conley. Johnson outside. Bridges inside the 3-point line. And it's wide right. It's off the rim. Here's Mitchell. Count it. His second make in 4 attempts.
Love the decision by Gobert. Finding the open teammate, playing smart basketball.
Paul finds Ayton. Back to Paul. Ayton a screen on Mitchell. Pass to Ayton. It's stolen by Gobert. Mitchell wide open. Again, Mitchell missing. Suns trail by 5. Johnson, the pass to Booker. Kicks it out to Johnson. Suns moving the ball around. Paul for three. On the wing, Johnson is covered by Bogdanovich. Stolen by O'Neal. Mitchell outside. Puts it up. Again, Mitchell missing.
You expect him to make that, especially from that distance.
Jazz leading by 5. There's 21 seconds left to play in the first quarter. Good on the bucket. Mitchell's got 6.
Just look at the way Mitchell's built. The strength in the upper body.
And here's Booker from the arc. Phoenix no good that time either. Got it up. And it's good, but hold on. The officials may want to look at that one on the replay monitor. And it looks like they are going
The previous play is under
to get the basket off in time.
And the NBA Replay Center in Secaucus is queuing it up, and even before we look at the replay, I'm pretty sure he got that off in time.
After the review, the ruling on the floor is overturned.
And the call is going to be overturned. The second look shows that he did in fact. And so it's Utah in control with a 9-point lead to end the quarter. Their defense has been terrific in this game. We come back right after this. And if you're just tuning in, we've got a wide margin on the scoreboard, but plenty of time left for a comeback. Hey, guys, what do you think about the offensive approach we've seen so far for the Jazz?
Their passing has been excellent here early. A lot of their baskets coming off an assist. That should set a great tone for the rest of the game.
Yeah, they're showing some muscle also in the first half as well, and getting a lot of their points in the paint. Really like the balance they've shown.
And Phoenix looking who they've got on the floor. Keaton is at the center with Johnson next to him. The star backcourt of Paul and Booker are out there. And it's Bridges in at the small forward.
And that pick takes the D totally out of the equation.
Hey, if you're not going to fight over, you're essentially giving the shooter the look he wants.
Conley's shot is off.
I'll tell you what, I think he thought that was going in. I sure did.
First team foul.
Suns trail by 9.
And, you know, Booker might have been a volume shooter, at least early in his career, but now he's a legit #1 option for an offense. Defense is all about anticipation, and he had perfect anticipation on that pass and comes away with the steal. And close to making the defense pay for the lax coverage that time.
Paul. Gobert with the block.
What a block by Gobert. You expect that from a player who has led the league in blocks.
Mitchell against Booker. And with that, the Utah lead is cut to just 7 on the basket from Johnson. And Greg, the efficiency for Booker has grown over the years.
And no longer forcing shots. Takes what's available to him. And I believe he can be the leading scorer on a championship caliber team.
And it's Mitchell with the jam.
A high flyer with long arms. Mitchell attacks and powers it down.
Paul passes to Ayton. Booker in the corner. On the wing, Bridges. Here's the feed to Ayton. Gobert with the defensive effort.
I mean, you won't see this too often. Getting denied at the rim. He's likely to remember that one.
And here is Conley. He has 5. And it's off from three-point range. Bridges passes to Paul. Inside. Crafty move. And with that, the Utah lead is cut to just 7 points in the basket from Johnson.
That was big because they dug a big hole in the first quarter, but starting to show signs of life.
Now Conley. Mitchell outside. Clock at 6. Shoots. Phoenix grabs the miss. Paul's got 4 rebounds now tonight. It's stolen by Gobert. Bridges with the steal. To the inside. Stolen by Mitchell. Oh, and here comes Conley all alone. Good. and it's Mitchell picking up the assist. Conley's got his third basket of the night.
Bringing that three-point percentage up quite a bit this quarter, shooting it well. The lead's going to get a little bit bigger if they can keep this up.
Paul kicks to Booker. Nice ball movement by Phoenix. And he can't answer back. The three-pointer offline. And it's Conley with the ball for the Jazz. A clear look for Mitchell. And some very quick points for him on that possession. And now it's a 12-point Jazz lead. On the wing, Booker. Ayton against Gobert. Here's Bridges. Gobert with the defensive effort.
There's the value of great rim protection without fouling, forcing the miss.
For three, Booker happy to see that one go in for his second make in 5 attempts.
He's the prototype when you look at shooting guards, and Book can get buckets with and without dominating the ball.
Pass to O'Neal. Johnson against Bogdanovich. That's tipped. Bridges outside. Booker outside. Johnson sets the screen for Booker. Bogdanovich against Bridges. There's the pass to Gobert. Good, and it's Mitchell picking up the assist. Mitchell's got his third assist on the night. Paul against Conley. Johnson left side for the three, and stolen by Bogdanovich. And here's Mitchell from the arc, and it's Phoenix with the rebound. Paul outside, 1 second left, and with that shot, the Jazz lead is cut down to 9 in the bucket from Bridges.
Wonderful find by Paul. This offense relies on him to make those kind of plays.
And so we wrap up the first half.
25.
Thanks, David, and we'll be
60.
And if you're just joining us in this one, first half is in the books, 1 half to go. It's been one outstanding game from Donovan Mitchell.
His play so far is what fans love about him. He has gone right at the defense time and time again.
And not standing around, not settling for perimeter shots. He's looking to attack.
They've got Jordan Clarkson. Rudy Gay is out there with Whiteside, and it's Hernan Gomez in at the 4 slot. That's the 5 on the floor for the Jazz. And he gets the whistle. 2 free throws coming up.
And you know, Clarkson entering the league as a second-round pick, a little unsung for most of his career, but always seems to find a way to contribute.
And Steve, a second-rounder back in the 2014 draft out of Missouri, Jordan Clarkson with a productive NBA career.
Yes, Kevin, and he's always been a bucket. What has changed is the shot selection. A lot more threes and terrific free throw shooting, making him a great bench weapon.
Payne finds McGee. 6 to shoot. Hernan Gomez grabs the miss. Utah leading by 10. Clarkson passes to Whiteside. Makes it off the glass.
I still feel he's just scratching the surface. The immense potential of Whiteside shining through.
McGee, the pass to Payne. Looking for McGee. He gets it there. Back to Payne. Now, here's Craig. He's guarded closely. It's deflected and stolen by Whiteside. The Jazz shooting certainly a key for them in this one. 55% from the field. And he drives in. They double him with Payne. Here's Clarkson. And he converts the layup. And the Jazz lead by 14.
Well, we've seen that movie a few times, haven't we? An easy bucket in the paint.
Your Jazz dancer.
Well, Phoenix shooting 39% from the floor. Not their best. Payne with it. He's still scoreless so far in this one. Back to Shamet. Lays it up and in off the pretty assist.
This is what the analytics prefer. Shots at the rim or from three.
Alexander Walker passes to Clarkson. Here's Alexander Walker. See, back in 2002, you led the NBA in three-point shooting at over 47% a game. How would you have liked playing today?
I would have loved it, Kevin. The reason why I could have shot more threes, and with more threes gives you more stats, and with more stats gives you the bag. Decent look from mid-range, but there may have been a better option for them in that set.
Whoops, anticipated the pass. Turnover. And there's the call on Nickeil Alexander-Walker. That's his first foul.
His first personal foul. First team foul.
Well, we're into the third quarter, just over 2.5 minutes played.
And the execution in their half-court offense has left a lot to be desired this half. Just way too much one-on-one and not nearly enough ball movement.
Clarkson finds Hernan Gomez. The 10-footer. Jay Crowder with the rebound. Suns trail by 12. They've been struggling here on offense.
Yeah, a bit of a dry spell for sure.
McGee's shot is off. Jazz have gone 2 of 5 shooting here in the third quarter. And he's going to get whistled for that foul, G. That was intentional, but not exactly logical.
How about pointless to foul there? I mean, I don't know where his head is, but it's not in the game.
Clarkson goes in. He's off on that one. Now the Suns take it the other way. To the middle. Here's Shamet. And he goes up strong with one hand and flushes it down.
Strong move to the 10, trying to get his guys going.
Hard not to get motivated, GA, right when your teammate makes that kind of play.
The problem is your opponent is making big plays as well. I'll be curious to see the response.
Another miss by Utah. And so it's Crowder with it. He'll bring it up for the Suns. Since halftime, they've only allowed 5 points. He dishes it to McGee. And it's Payne in the corner. And stolen by Whiteside. Left side, Clarkson. Banked in off the glass. Clarkson's got 5 points in the quarter. And guys, let's get your take on the hustle stats for the Utah Jazz.
They've been playing such pesky defense. It's been very impressive, especially all the turnovers they've caused.
Yeah, and also the way they've been able to generate points off of the turnovers that they forced tonight has also helped.
Payne can't hit. Jazz leading by 12. There's the drive. Kicks it out to Gay. Hernan Gomez in the corner. Back to Gay. Wide open. And it's Shamet with the rebound.
He's got to be disappointed with himself on that one. He has got to knock those down.
Here's Payne. Outside Crowder. Pass to Shamet. With 4 seconds on the clock. Gay with the block.
A pretty good defender. Gay using that 7'3" wingspan well. Get that shot out of here.
Poked loose. It's stolen by Gobert. That shot, no good. And so it's the Utah Jazz. Up by a dozen here at the... Here now a chance to show you our assist of the game. And it's presented as always by State Farm.
And the winner today, the big fella here with the sweetest of dimes. What a plus it is to have a post player who's got this ability to find.
You know, it takes good vision and it takes good decision making right there. He showed both, and he did so at a very high level.
And 1 quarter to go in a game that to this point has not been an evenly fought contest. All right, now a chance to set the floor courtesy of Gatorade. Fourth quarter action, all fueled up and ready to go. And Phoenix looking who they've got on the floor. The star backcourt of Paul and Booker are out there. Ayton is at the center with Johnson next to him. And it's Bridges in at the 3, the small forward. It's Bogdanovich on the wing. Inside, O'Neal. And the dunk by O'Neal.
And his teammates appreciate the unselfishness. Bogdanovich willing to get it to his open guys.
Paul looking around. Pass to Booker. Looking for Ayton. He gets it in there. Poked away, and it's going to be out of bounds. The Jazz will take it. How about that strong defensive performance for this half's Mobile One block?
And guys, that is lockdown defense at its finest, going right at the shot and then able to knock it away.
Here is Conley. O'Neal a screen on Paul. Mitchell outside. Drains it from beyond the arc. Mitchell's got the lead up to 14 now for Utah.
On the catch and shoot, Donovan Mitchell looks automatic. He gets his shot up quickly.
Bridges, no one around him. And a miss there on the triple. Jazz have gone 2 of 4 from the field since we started the final quarter of play. Here's O'Neal, and that one falls coming off Conley's feet. Conley's got 3 assists tonight.
Finding a man wide open, Mike Conley does an exceptional job of leading this team.
Ayton finds Booker. Passes it to Johnson. Just 5 to shoot. Down low. Will it go? Ayton. Gobert with the block. Booker against Mitchell. Just a little under 2.5 minutes have passed now here in the fourth.
You know what, though? Sometimes you can be too open. I think it may have surprised him, and that's why he missed.
Bridges dishes to Paul. Some nice ball movement here by the Suns. Here's Ayton, and the layup's good off the glass.
And padding that field goal percentage, just hard to stop Ayton when he gets the ball that deep.
They can burn some clock if they want to.
And get a little breather as well.
Outside Conley. Good on the three-point shot. And the Jazz lead by 17.
Late reaction defensively. He quickly takes advantage, grows their lead.
You can't afford to give him space. Those kinds of mistakes have been the story of this game.
For 3, Booker. And Ayton throws it down.
Sweet find there by Booker. All eyes on him with the ball, and Devin understands that. That has a nice feel for giving up the rock.
To the paint, and stolen by Ayton. Feeds it to Bridges. Lays it up and banks it in.
And that solid play in the paint continues here, guys.
And so it's Conley bringing up the ball for the Jazz. 17 points was their biggest margin. There's 1:17 left in the fourth quarter. The shot by Mitchell, no good.
Just not feeling it from beyond the arc. Sometimes that happens. He's trying to shoot his way out of it.
On the wing, Johnson. He's covered by Bogdanovich. Johnson kicks to Booker. Rudy Gobert with the rebound. Utah has gotten off 4 3-pointers in the final quarter, and 2 of them have fallen.
And so only one team answered the bell tonight, guys. Not a monster blowout by any means, but still a double-digit victory for the Jazz.
A few times this season, turnovers have cost them, but they really kept the ball under control.
They were both focused and relentless.
And you know, looking back at all the contributions tonight, it was a really phenomenal all-around game for Donovan Mitchell.
I thought he did a good job of filling out the defense early on. Then once he found his groove, he stayed aggressive throughout.
Mitchell outside. No good. They had a chance to end the run there. And here are the Suns now. It's a 10-point game. A nice shot by Booker.
Difficult shot. There are only a handful of players in this league with Booker's range.
Now here's Conley. And so it's Utah with the win. It was David. Thank you as always. Thank you for joining us. That'll do it.
And it's Bridges in at the 3. And for Atlanta, in the backcourt, Young and Bogdanovich. At the forward slots, Hunter and Collins. And it's Capella in at the center position. And the matchup at center tonight bears watching, Brent. When you look at the evolution of that position, what do you see?
Well, I think more agility and more athleticism where centers have to catch up with the speed of the game. And now their skill set, BA, is not on the block back to the basket trying to find opportunities to score. It's playing on the perimeter, not just shooting, but making plays. Just not thinking about it twice. Devin Booker with the ball. He's going to let it rip.
Paul against Young. Capella, screen on Paul. Outside Bogdanovich. 5 on the clock. Shot is up. Hunter. No good. Nice D from Bridges. Down low. Outside for Booker. Pass to Aiden. Bridges outside. Hunter with the rebound. On offense, here are the Hawks. It's a three-point game. Now Capella. And for some reason, he decided to foul there.
Yeah, B.A., that's an odd move. Maybe there's something else behind it. I mean, I'm just not sure what he was thinking right there. I mean, he needs to get his head in the game.
Now here's Young. Here's the 3. And he buries his first look.
And Trae Young will bury threes in bunches. So effortless.
Ball against Young. Ball passes to Booker. Bridges outside. Aiden, a screen on Hunter. Pass to Aiden. The rebound by the Hawks.
It's one thing to prevent the layup. It's another to do it without fouling. Just terrific defense.
Young against Paul. Now Collins. Driving to the basket. And then it's Collins with the dunk.
I just feel like Collins is at his best when he's going at the defense. You love John Collins and his ability to step back and shoot that ball. He just doesn't waste many shots.
Aiden, the screen on Bogdanovich. Booker, the pass to Aiden. It's stolen by Bogdanovich. And here in the first, approaching 3 minutes played. Capella, screen on Booker. Outside Young. Shot clock at 5. Aiden against Bogdanovich. And he misses his first shot. In a league where efficiency is so heavily valued, John Collins' shooting definitely makes him an asset to his team.
Well, that athleticism, BA, and the fact that he makes himself available for those kind of shots, you put that together, and it's a tough guy to match up with.
Now here's Young. Capella, screen on Bridges. Here's Young. And he lays it up and in. Young's got 5.
Well, you got to take some chances, and Young will do that, challenging the defense that time.
Paul finds Aiden. Outside Booker. Shot to end the cold streak. Rebounded by the Hawks. 1:25 left to play in the first quarter. Hunter passes to Capella. Collins outside. On the take. And then it's Collins with the dunk.
Trying to establish more and more confidence in his game offensively. John Collins looking cozy.
Pass to Bridges. To the inside. Oh, and the jam by Aiden.
With power. That's how you do it, big fella.
The Hawks leading. Outside Bogdanovich. 41 seconds left to play in the first. And it's Collins off the drive. And Collins with the slam.
You have to like Collins and his activity level. He's really got a chance to be special.
Outside Paul. Pass to Booker. Paul against Young. Back to Booker. Driving inside. And he was fouled while in the act of shooting, so he'll take 2 free throws.
Booker looks so often to shoot from the perimeter or coming off of screens. You got to stay down on his pump fake.
Both free throws good from Booker.
You can tell he's feeling confident right now at the line, and when he's on, he can be lights out.
Young, the pass to Bogdanovich. Going inside. From outside the arc. And Young, the bucket on the assist by Capella. Young's got 8.
Well, Capella at that size really has no issues spotting the open man.
And so the first quarter is in the books. The Hawks on top. And thanks again for tuning in. If you're just joining us, we played through 1 quarter of action so far. All right, guys, what do you think about the Hawks here in this one?
You could really see the strategy coming in. Get the ball into the painted area.
You don't see that all that often, getting down there and doing that much damage in a quarter. You got to respect the game plan.
And so in the game for Phoenix, the duo inside, Johnson and Ayton. Paul and Booker, the talented backcourt. And it's Bridges in at the 3 spot. Bogdanovich, that's good.
Looks like we're starting to see a pattern here. Not afraid to get in the paint and get wet.
Paul passes to Ayton. Outside Johnson. Stolen by Collins. And here's Young. Give him 8. Collins with a screen on Johnson. Bridges against Young. A chance to push it to double digits, but it's off the mark. You know, Grant, it seems like Collins is one of those guys you can depend on for a 2010 stat line just about every night.
Yeah, he's a double-double machine. He's as consistent as they come offensively, and with this hustle, his rebound numbers are never lagging.
Out of bounds, Suns ball as Phoenix keeps possession.
Almost had the steal. You have to love the pressure defense.
Yeah, pestering right now, and that's going to pay some dividends. At some point, there's going to be a turnover.
Defense doesn't get much better than the mobile 1 block we just saw on replay.
Oh, amazing indeed. And getting stops like that only encourages them to keep attacking on the offensive end.
Now here's Bogdanovich. They lead by the biggest margin of the game at 9. Capella with a drive.
How about Capella getting it done on the drive? Just knifes his way to the basket.
Outside Paul. Pass to Booker. Fires the 3. Clock at 6. He takes it in. It's stolen by Bogdanovich. In transition. That's going to be over and back. Not watching the line on that one. Quarter 2 and about 2 minutes in. Paul passes to Ayton. From deep, Johnson. That shot missing. So Atlanta will take it the other way. Outside Young. Pass to Collins. Releases. Young against Paul. Young on the attack. Can't hit from in close. Phoenix has gone 0 for 2 from outside in the second quarter. The kick out to Paul. Yes, and it's Booker with the setup. Paul's got his first 3 points of the game. As a Rookie of the Year award winner yourself, Grant, what do you see as the biggest challenge facing today's rookies?
I honestly think with all the information and expectations, the hardest thing for young players today is meeting those expectations because of all the great rookies who've come before and gone on and had success right away. That pressure, a lot of times, can be a lot for a young player entering the league.
Here's Ayton. The Hawks getting their last shot to go. Paul finds Booker. The kick out to Paul. And the 3 off target. For Atlanta, they've gone 3 of 5 since the beginning of the second. Over to the wing. A good look from Young. Another one falls for Atlanta.
Oh, man, this would be a different ball game if they didn't have this type of scoring to rely on.
Outside Paul. Pass to Aiden. Booker with it. Bridges outside. Puts the move on. Hey, rejected by Capella.
Capella's reach is so intimidating for anybody on the inside. That's why you can anchor your defense with him.
Young attacking. Now here's Capella. The kick out to Young. And there's a 3-second violation. Phoenix has gone just 1 of 4 from downtown so far in the second. Outside Paul. It's stolen by Hunter. Collins with it, and Johnson picks him up defensively. Bogdanovich from long range. And the Hawks with another 3.
Trying to improve every year, that's the goal of anyone in the NBA. Bogdanovich has great fundamentals to be able to do that.
And the foul on Chris Paul. That'll be a second foul of the game.
And they just keep making mistakes. I mean, that's back-to-back turnovers, which easily could have been prevented.
And it's a completely new group for the Hawks. 4 seconds separating the shot and game clocks. Right. Count that one.
The D hasn't been quick enough to react to the ball inside. That's helped cause this run.
To stop the run. Ball can't get it to go. And here's Wright from the arc. And Aiden pulls it down. It's Johnson with a drive. Good.
That's a good find from Aiden, understanding the defensive scheme, and he just waited for his teammate to be open.
And so it's the Atlanta Hawks up 15 points as this. Thank you, Allie. Good stuff.
12.
And there wasn't too much drama in the first half, but maybe things will tighten up here in the second. We're seeing a tremendous game from Trae Young.
Yeah, he played such a smart first half, maximizing his opportunities offensively.
Yeah, I'm thinking back to the first half. I'm wondering, did he take a low percentage shot? Everything efficient.
Danilo Gallinari out there with the Kongwu. Then there's Lou Williams. Then it's DeLon Wright. And it's Herter in at the small forward position. So that's the lineup for Atlanta.
Such an effective combo guard. We all know that Lou Williams can score. But once he gets going, he'll set a teammate up too.
Payne, the pass to McGee. Wright against Payne. Crowder outside. Back to Payne. 6 on the shot clock. Rejected by a Kongwu. Gallinari against Crowder. Outside, Williams. He shoots. Again, Atlanta.
Lou Williams' offensive game is just devastating, capable of scoring pretty much from anywhere on the floor.
Payne, the pass to McGee. Outside Craig. Payne with it. And he'll draw the foul. He'll head to the line for 2. And he makes the first.
Shooting for Phoenix, Cameron Payne. 2 shots.
Both shots good from the stripe. So it's Atlanta now. Now here's Wright. Pass to Gallinari. Outside, Williams. And there's the drive. That's good from Gallinari on the assist from Williams. And the Hawks lead by 19. The Suns shooting a rough 25% from the field in this game. McGee finds Payne. Crowder outside. And the foul called on Danilo Gallinari. That's his first foul.
And yeah, he still was moving at the point of contact.
And how about the mobile 1 block we just saw? Amazing defensive work.
Yeah, what a play. I mean, that'll have the offense thinking twice about taking shots in his presence.
Now here's Crowder. Well, he hasn't put up any points yet in this one. And the basket by Shaman.
And Jay Crowder moving it to the open man.
Payne against Wright. Right side Gallinari. And it's Williams off the drive. Pass to Okongwu. No luck on that one. Great D that time from McGee. And it's Phoenix's ball. Trailing by 17. Into the lane. Ooh, some solid defense from Herter.
I'm not going to see that very often. The defense in the vicinity, but still, he's not one to blow layups.
Here's Okongwu. And here's Wright from the arc. And the three-pointer goes. Wright's got 5 now.
Yeah, 80%. Is that a good number from the field? I think so. 4 of 5 here shooting. Terrific start.
McGee passes to Payne. And here's Craig. Banked it in off the glass. Craig's got his first bucket in this one. The Hawks have gotten 4 of their first 5 shots to go since the break. Pass to Okongwu. Oh, he tries a 3. He can't hit that time. And Phoenix the other way now. Crowder, the pass to McGee. Back to Crowder. Soft touch off the glass. Crowder's gotten his first basket of the night.
The advantage Crowder has inside is just how strong and physical he'll play.
All right, let's check in with Allie LaForce.
Thanks, Brian. Historically, a few franchises have gobbled up most of the NBA championships. A significant number of teams have never won a title, though. However, we're in an interesting time. A lot of those franchises are looking for their first title. They're among the top teams now. And guys, they're hoping to get on the board.
Ooh, yes.
Oh, how can you fly?
Impressive!
Wow! Playing from behind, it's amazing he chose a dunk with that high a difficulty rating.
Yeah, no question. That was a stellar move with plenty of swagger. To the paint. Oh, got a piece of it. Outside Craig to the middle. Right against Payne. Pass to Herter. And he wills that one in. Sinking it right through the back of the iron.
He's shooting that with tons and tons of confidence. Herter with another catch-and-shoot basket.
And Payne with the 3. Payne's got 5 points now this quarter. Atlanta's gone 4 of 8 from 3. A nice percentage. It's Herter on the wing. Here's Okongwu. Right outside. Back to Okongwu. Right outside. Okongwu, no good. And he's going for the lob. And so it's the Atlanta Hawks in command with a 13-point lead at the end of. And let's take this opportunity to show you our State Farm assist of the game.
And the winner today coming from an unlikely position. It's the big fella with the sweetest pass of the day.
You know, anytime a guy's in the post and the teammates know he's unselfish, great player movement can create an opportunity just like that.
And there have been 2 very different performances from these teams today as we get going in quarter number 4. And so in the game for Phoenix, Ball and Booker, the talented backcourt. The duo inside, Johnson and Ayton. And it's Bridges in at the 3, small forward. Ayton's gone 1 for 3 from the field here. Pass to Gallinari. Back to Herter. Here's Okongwu. Drives to the hoop. The kick out to Williams. Now here's Wright. Back to Williams. From outside, off the mark.
He's not the guy that you want to give a wide open look from 3-point range. They're lucky that that one doesn't cost them.
They get it again. Ayton, and that one's good. A nice job on the glass as they picked up 2 on the second effort.
They're finding ways to get the ball into the paint. 5 consecutive buckets.
And here's Wright from the arc. And Ayton pulls it down. Ayton's got 6 rebounds here tonight. Boy, that foul looked intentional. Not exactly what you'd expect here.
Yeah, I know. It just doesn't make sense given the situation.
Booker against Bogdanovich. Booker goes in. Pass to Ayton. Outside for Booker. Now Johnson. Back to Booker. There's a screen by Johnson. 4 on the clock. Here he goes. The Suns need to get off a shot. The 3 from Ayton. And the Suns get another 3.
Booker's all-around game is really coming together. Nice play there.
Young against Paul. Young attacking. And Chris Paul clears it away. The Suns trailing. Pass to Johnson. Outside Paul. Takes the 3. Booker pass to Johnson. Here's Ayton. He shoots again. Hey, rejected by Capella. Bogdanovich against Booker. And the whistle blows as the basket counts. Chance at a 3-point opportunity here. 1 free throw coming up. And taking a quick look here at the hustle stats for the Hawks.
We've seen them make the extra effort defensively, rotating, closing out airspace, and sending shots back.
They have not wasted any time here tonight. They've pushed it whenever they've had the opportunity and have gotten a lot of fast break points out of it.
Outside for Booker. Back to Ayton. Second shot opportunity. Yes! And it's Booker with the setup. Booker's got 3 assists now in this one.
Defense unable to stop DeAndre Ayton that time, getting inside and using his frame.
Young against Paul. Kicks it out to Collins. No good on the 3. The Suns running out of time. They've played a great 4th quarter defensively, allowing only 3 points. Booker, the pass to Paul. Booker against Hunter. And it's Paul off the drive. Hey, rejected by Capella. Bogdanovich with it. And Bridges picks him up defensively. Young against Paul. Back to Collins. Takes it inside. And Ayton pulls it down. Ayton's got double-digit rebounds now in the game. Collins finds Bogdanovich. Collins a screen. Out to the right wing. Launches a 3. Hits the trifecta. And the Hawks lead by 12.
And a comfortable win for them here. Game is out of reach. Time for the fans now to celebrate a win for the Hawks.
And it seemed like steals ended up making the difference in this game.
No question. Their ability to force mistakes and turn them into points gave them an upper hand tonight.
And of all the highlights and performances we've seen here tonight, the one thing that stands out is what an unbelievable night it's been for John Collins.
It felt like there was more than one of him out there tonight. He was involved on every possession, and he made his presence felt in so many ways.
And we've got 28 seconds left in the final quarter. Fires high post. And the slam dunk by Capella.
You can feel the excitement in this arena. These guys have done one heck of a job.
A huge motivation, always great for a young team, but veteran players also appreciate when fans come with that kind of energy and get into the spirit of the game.
Outside Young. And so it's Atlanta with the W. A competitive game. You have to feel like
DA, take it away. Good story. Hard work does pay off, David. Thank you so much. And so the tip-off. It's Miami. So the opening lineup for the Suns. The star backcourt of Paul and Booker are out there. Ayton is at the center with Johnson next to him. And it's Bridges in at the small forward. Now here's Adebayo. 4 on the clock. Here's Hero. That shot off. Good D by Booker. And here's Bridges. He'll bring it up for the Suns. Two very athletic teams here, Greg. A game that's sure to produce a lot of highlights.
And makes me think of Stacey Augmon, one of the greatest athletes I ever played alongside.
Now here's Johnson. And good that time. Johnson's got the first points up on the board tonight here for the Suns. Here is Lowry. We've played just over a minute here in the first. Bridges with the steal. Booker the pass to Johnson, and then Johnson with the jam.
Well, what you love about Devin Booker, this guy, yes, he is a shoot-first player, but if somebody's open, he will find you.
Butler attacking. Pass to Tucker from past the arc. No good that time. Now the Suns take it the other way. Bridges passes to Booker. Goes up on the high post. Bridges finds Ayton. Back to Bridges. Passes to Ayton. Over Adebayo. And he tries off the glass, but it's no good. And here are the Heat. Nothing yet up on the scoreboard for them. Ayton is a player who, Greg, occasionally shoots a three, but it's still a developing part of his game.
Yeah, you know, not the best numbers from outside. Does it to keep teams honest, but it's a far-fetched to say he can stretch a defense.
Now Hero, after Jimmy Butler missed from long range.
And what can Adebayo do? I mean, gets the tough rebounds, scores the tough baskets, and then makes the right pass.
Now here's Paul. Johnson outside. Pass to Booker. Lets the three fly. Good for the basket. Starting off 1 for 1 with that shot.
How about that? Devin Booker says anything you can do, I can do better. 3 in the books.
And it's Lowry penetrating. Butler on the wing. Defended by Bridges. Three-pointer, Lowry. And it's Phoenix with the rebound.
Just 1 made field goal in 5 tries. Not a good start.
That shot wide open.
Talk about hitting the ground running. 4 for 5 to start.
All right, fans, get on your feet and make some noise. It's T-shirt time. Fans, welcome your Miami Heat dancers. All right, fans, that's your Miami Heat dancers. Make some noise, fans.
The Heat trail by 7. Lowry looking around. Now the pass to Hero. That falls. Nice feed that time from Kyle Lowry. Hero's got 6.
Well, Kyle Lowry has spent his entire career finding open teammates.
Paul with the ball. Lowry picks him up. They get it again. Here's Ayton. That's in, and he found his range with that one. Now 1 for 2.
And a nice job here early of establishing an inside presence.
Ball against Lowry. Hero on the wing. He's got 6. Lock at 6. Here's Butler. Takes it inside. That one goes. Count it.
Great focus from Jimmy Butler right there. He understands contact is part of the game. He's almost inviting you to hit him.
Now here's Paul. Pass to Booker. To the inside. Stolen by Tucker. 35 seconds left to play in the first. Adebayo finds Lowry. Outside Butler. Driving inside. Oh, and the jam by Butler.
Oh, late rotation defensively. Butler going to turn the lights out with a pretty jam.
Paul passes to Ayton. And the foul is called. He intentionally grabbed him there for some reason. I don't know.
Kevin, all I can think of is that he's trying to slow the game down a little bit.
Right.
That's a stretch, though. Definitely a strange move on his part.
And that one drops. He has 5.
Part of why Devin Booker has been an all-star. Never afraid to mix it up on the interior.
Here's Butler. And the last shot at the buzzer doesn't go in for him. And that does it for the first quarter. And Kyle Lowry, always one of the league's leaders in...
It's a real nice momentum.
And for Lowry, all of 6 feet tall to absorb those collisions, sacrificing his body, it shows what he's all about.
And like he said, whatever it takes to win, that pit bull mentality, and he's got the strength to weather the physicality.
And hope you've enjoyed the broadcast so far, halfway through the first half in this one. And guys, what do you think about the offensive approach we've seen so far for Phoenix?
Guys, right from the start, it's been apparent they're determined to establish a presence in the paint.
I think the other thing they've had going for them is their passing. Plenty of their baskets have come off assists.
Setting the floor for the Suns. Ayton is at the center with Johnson next to him. The star backcourt of Paul and Booker are out there. And it's Bridges in at the 3 slot. That's in, and the Suns' lead is cut down to just 2 points with the bucket from Butler.
Well, that's quick hands and a quick mind by Jimmy Butler. Creates the turnover, gets right out in transition.
And really, hard to find more intense players than Jimmy Butler. This guy is 100% focused on winning at all times. One of the ultimate competitors in our league.
There's Hero with the 3, and it's Ayton with the rebound. Down low, stolen by Tucker. And it's the Heat on the break. And Adebayo throws it down.
Oh, perfect timing on that alley-oop. Adebayo has a real connection with his teammates.
And we're a little over a minute and a half into the second quarter of action. And with Butler and his intensity, Greg, it's a perfect fit for him in Miami.
And yeah, it can rub some players the wrong way, but it goes hand in hand with the culture here. Hard to imagine Butler on a team other than Miami.
Right side Lowry. Rebounded by DeAndre Ayton. Ayton's got 4 rebounds now tonight. Over to the wing. And there's the call on Kyle Lowry. That is his first foul of the game.
And really, these are some of the toughest calls an official has to make.
Booker outside. And there's the feed to Ayton. Good. And a nice assist from Booker. Booker's got his 5th assist in this one.
Don't let DeAndre Ayton get comfortable. This guy is a problem on the interior.
Now here is Lowry. Trying to get open is Adebayo. The shot by Lowry, no good. And here's Bridges. He'll bring it up for the Phoenix Suns. It's a 5-point game. And it's Ayton missing.
Well, we love his ability to attack the rim. He just loses a little bit of focus and misses the chipping.
Hero kicks to Lowry. Back to Hero. Driving the lane, and he banks in the layup. Hero's got 8 points. Endorse that flow state that athletes can achieve where you're in a groove. When you played and you really had it going, what was it like?
You know what, Kevin, I love the descriptions of players like Damian Lillard or Steph Curry when they are really cooking. They talk about the basket is the size of the ocean, that they hear no noise, they see no defenders. They are simply in this state where all the work they've put in has come to pay dividends, and it's so unique and so amazing to watch.
Adebayo, and he drops in the layup off the glass. Now just a 1-point Suns lead.
They are attacking the rim and getting great results.
Booker outside. A minute 20 left here in the second. Uncovered. Good. He hits the jump shot. He's got 10.
When you're a player like Devin Booker, whether you're playing with the ball or in this instance without, your instinct is, I'm going to rise and fire on the catch.
Lowry finds Butler. And there's the drive. Hero on the wing. The shot's good on the assist by Butler. Hero's got the game tied up here for the Heat.
That's his first triple of the second period, 3rd of the game.
Ayton in the high post. He dishes it to Bridges, and stolen by Butler. Lowry passes to Butler. Back to Lowry. Hero from long range. And the Heat, another three.
And so many teams now look to establish the perimeter to set up everything else.
No doubt it's a growing trend, Greg, and he is highly accurate tonight.
And here's Booker from the arc. Rebounded by Tucker. And it's Miami's ball. They're on a 16-7 run. Lowry for three. And Adebayo throws it down.
And this is the level of intensity Adebayo brings. He's terrific at channeling that energy on the offensive glass.
Your Miami Heat dancer. Give him a hand.
Paul against Lowry.
Your Miami Heat dancer.
Booker the pass to Ayton. He knocks it down, but wait a minute. The officials are getting together. They may want to review this one.
The previous play is under
Locker room. They're going to bring out the monitor and see if he got that shot off in time.
And even though, you know, you're thinking maybe we don't need the replay in a situation like this, still plenty of time left.
The ruling on the floor is confirmed.
And it looks like they got it right this time. No basket. The clock gets. Thanks for the great interview, Dave.
Into the first half with a score. Your Miami Heat 28. 23.
And we're halfway through this one. Plenty of basketball left in a game that's been fairly even so far.
We've got free t-shirts. You want one? You gotta get loud. Fans, welcome your Miami Heat dancers.
Suns trail by 5. And now let's check out the lineups courtesy of Gatorade, all fueled up and ready to go for the second half of basketball. On the court for the Heat, they've got Vincent. He's out there with Robinson. Victor Oladipo is out there with Dwayne Dedmon. Here's Oladipo. Count it. Good. Oladipo's got the lead up to 7 now for the Heat.
My goodness, it's hard to stay with Oladipo in transition. The speed, the quickness can be overwhelming.
Back to Payne. And 2 free throws coming up. Unable to get that one to go with all the contact.
And you don't ever want to get into the habit of letting the offense get to the rim.
The Suns shooting their first shots from the stripe in this game. And that one goes in. 2 from the line that time.
Well, this guy has multiple ways to get to the free throw line, and boy, has his stroke been on the money.
Outside Robinson, driving to the basket. And it's Robinson with the jam.
Not the kind of aggressive defense they need to cut into the lead.
Yeah, you have to protect the rim, Greg, a little better.
They're just too slow to react. You can't afford to sleepwalk through possessions. What's going on out there?
And here's the fast break. Oladipo leading the way. Good ball movement here by Miami. Back to Dedmon. Out to the right wing. And Oladipo has it in the corner. A chance there to push it to double digits, but it's off the mark. Suns trail by 7. Shamet with it. Robinson picks him up. And Craig has it in the corner. Inside. Trying to go for an alley-oop, but excellent defense and anticipation there to stop it. Pushing it up. Goes up. The dunk and the foul. A powerhouse move, and he's got a chance for one more at the line.
Personal foul.
It's going to be on Victor Oladipo, and he's got his first chance at the line here.
You know, this is not an area where they expect him to contribute. You know, he's a guy that shot below 70% last season.
Now, here's Oladipo. Takes it inside. Just 5 on the clock. The Heat need to get a shot off. Lets it go from deep. Vincent misses. Suns trail by 5. Payne in the post. Robinson on him. Here's Shamet. Misses the layup. He had him with that bump fake. The Heat have gone 2 of 4 here to start the second half. The steal. Crowder goes in. And the layup falls.
I'll tell you, even with contact, Crowder getting the job done. This guy's a gritty, tough fighter who fends off contact.
A touch over 2.5 minutes of basketball played here in the third quarter. Outside for Robinson. Down to 5 on the shot clock. To the paint. Good saving. He trains it as the shot clock ticks down. And the Heat lead by 5.
Well, the touch and the focus. What a pretty move in the lane.
With the drive. Payne's shot is good.
Boy, everyone is getting to their spots and then capitalizing. 3 for 4 in the quarter. Beautiful.
Oladipo against Craig. And Oladipo kicks to Devin. Here's Vincent. Payne covering. Passes it to Devin. We've gone about 3.5 minutes into the third now. And it's good. 2 points.
Well, you have to be cognizant of where people are when the shot goes up. Defenders not blocking out in that instance.
Now here's Payne. Tight defense on him. Craig finds Payne. McGee a screen to the middle. It's Dedmon with the rebound. The Heat leading by 5. And Oladipo has it in the corner. Good saving. Defended by Crowder. Lays it up off the glass.
I mean, it's just fun to sit back and enjoy watching him operate. And that's what it looked like the D was doing as well. They're just sitting back and watching.
Now, here's Shamet. Nothing yet on the scoreboard for him. And foul on the shot. He'll shoot 2 at the free throw line. Suns have shot 2 of 3 from the free throw line tonight.
And one of the highlights last year for this group was the fact that they were so efficient from the charity stripe. That's a huge factor.
And the Heat going with the whole new group on the floor. A big group substitution here for Phoenix. Andre Ayton's checked in for JaVale McGee. Johnson comes in for Crowder. Mikal Bridges checked in for Torrey Craig. And Chris Paul's subbed in for Payne. Now here's Butler. Lowry kicks to Butler. The offensive rebound. Another shot. Adebayo. It's good on the putback. Adebayo's got the lead up to 7 now for Miami.
Good grief, Bam. I mean, living up to his name and firing up his team.
And so it's the Miami Heat bringing the quarter to a close with a 7-point lead. And now let's go back to a play from earlier as we show you our State Farm assist of the game.
Yeah, and I like the fact we get to see this pass one more time. A magnificent feed, and you love to see your off guard taking over the playmaking duties with this much skill.
Love the unselfishness, finding the best look, and it doesn't matter who's taking it.
Substitution for the Suns.
The fourth quarter has arrived. So good to have you with us. JaVale McGee's checked in for Johnson.
Miami calls timeout.
And we've got an update here, so let's catch up with David Aldridge.
Thanks, guys. I was able to hear Eric Spoelstra coaching the team during the break. He talked about the mindset they need to have and what he wants to see the rest of the way. Engagement at both ends and making good decisions with the ball. Guys?
Thanks so much, David. On Phoenix, looking who they've got on the floor. The star backcourt of Paul and Booker are out there. Bridges out there with JaVale McGee. And it's Ayton in at the 5 spot.
And you can see he just didn't get squared up with his feet.
Now here is Lowry. Jimmy Butler unable to get his last shot to go. Tucker the pass to Butler. Back to Tucker. Just 5 to shoot. Alley-oop try. The rejection by Paul.
Suns ball.
CP. Into the lane. There's the dish to Ayton. And Adebayo sends it back.
And a menace defensively. Adebayo with the swat. He's an all-defensive team member for a reason.
Fourth quarter of basketball. We're about a minute into it. The drive by Booker and the dunk by Booker.
He just punched the ticket on that one. That'll get the job done.
Powerful two-hand jam. Outside Lowry. Pass to Adebayo. Miami no good on that time either. Suns trail by 5. Bridges inside. Defended by Butler. Bridges shot. Good.
Well, we know this. Mikal Bridges has the length and hops to score inside. Nicely done.
Lowry against Paul. Lowry kicks to Butler. Outside Lowry. Just 5 on the clock. Puts up a 3. Bangs home the trifecta. And the Heat lead by 6.
How effortless has Kyle Lowry made the 3 look over the course of his career. So confident.
Booker the pass to Ayton. And that's an intentional foul.
Yeah, not sure what that was about. I mean, talk about a brain cramp.
First team foul.
Adebayo against Booker. And so they foul intentionally.
Kyle Lowry. That's his second personal foul. Second team foul.
Paul surveying the floor.
And it adds so much to Hero's value when he's out there contesting shots. That's the activity they want to see.
And it's Butler with the jam.
You love how each side has risen to the challenge throughout this one.
I'll tell you, we have seen great execution from both teams. Neither one giving an inch here.
Now here's Booker. To the paint. Here's Ayton. And that'll be 2 free throws coming up. Officials on the call with the foul. It's going to be on Bam Adebayo.
I'll tell you, this guy already a double-double threat nightly. And DeAndre Ayton's ceiling is still high. Now, he's got to go ahead and reach those expectations by putting in the work.
Now Lowry. The pass to Hero. Down low. Adebayo. Back to Hero. 6 on the shot clock. Takes a 3. Bridges with the board. Bridges has got his 4th rebound in this one. Stolen by Tucker. To the inside. And Adebayo throws it down.
And how about the communication between teammates on that alley-oop?
And that's what you need to pull that thing off. Paul passes to Ayton. Booker outside. Ball against Lowry. The drive by Paul. That one falls.
Chris Paul not only has a great handle, but man, his footwork is so good.
Over 3.5 minutes through the final quarter now. Pass to Hero. Butler at the elbow. Back to Hero. The shot's good on the assist by Butler. And the Heat lead by 10.
And now as the clock ticks down, this is going to end up as a solid victory here for Miami.
And they had to battle for this win. There were times when it looked like it was maybe slipping away a bit, but they never let that happen, which I thought was a real credit to them.
And that's a product of their mental toughness. Anytime the floor of the game turned against them, instead of caving, they just dialed it up a notch and were able to pull away.
And there's the shot clock violation. Couldn't get the shot off in time. We have got to see that sensational mobile one block again.
And a block like that sends a message. One that says we're not giving up this lead.
Now here is Lowry. Passes it to Adebayo. Bridges with the steal.
I think it's safe to call this one a wrap.
Well, it's been a hard-fought battle through much of the night. They just missed out on a couple of opportunities they'd love to do over.
Here's Paul. Ayton trying to break free. Misses off the right iron. Butler with the ball. And so Miami takes this one by a big margin. Some good moment. Thank you, David. Great interview once again. Well, folks, that's